Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am your host, the notorious H.I.M, Brooklyn's finest, and I am back with another Wi-Fi battle in Scarlet and Violet. I'm definitely rocking a new team, and I got a battle against a guy from the Discord server, so definitely appreciate it. I will absolutely lead the team below. I'm really enjoying this team, guys. I just wanted to take a quick moment just to thank you guys so much for the support on the recent videos. I'm having a blast with being back, so definitely, you know, if you like the content, like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. You know the bit already. So, like I said before, I'm debuting a new team, and I'm really loving the synergy with this squad, bro. Look at what Bert's carrying. He has some threats. You know, true say that Volcarona is scary. You know, the Bombardier is an absolute threat. But I'm really not sure what this guy wants to do. Obviously, his only way to really block Kilowattrel is to lead with the Crocodile. But true say, he doesn't want to do that because I'm actually running the Tera Grass on Kilowattrel here with the Tera Blast. So you really gotta think carefully here, bro. Like, that's the best thing about the bedazzling, the astralize shit, is that you can become anything, bro. I can morph into anything, bro. He leads the Bombardier, and true say, this thing look clean, bro. Look at Thunderbird here. Obviously, I'm faster. Even if he was Choice Scarf, I'm Choice Scarfed as well, so he doesn't know that. So I'm gonna go for a big Volt Switch here, get off a lot of damage. I have no idea what this thing is running. You know, this thing could pretty much run anything, but he's probably gonna go for a rock move. So I'm gonna go ahead and Volt Switch here, get a lot of damage on this thing, bro. Like, look at this, bro. Like, Kilowattrel is so amazing. Yo, Thunderbird out here having himself a good battle, bro. Now, the answer is obviously Tantor, right? Like, there's really no reason not to go out into Donphan here, bro. Like, I can live pretty much anything he goes for. If he goes for, like, a Brave Bird or U-turn or something like that, he's gonna get killed from the Rocky Helmet, bro. Like I love running the Rocky Helmet on this. I'm gonna decide, you know what? Let's put some pressure on this guy. If I can start controlling the field, bro, that would be amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off a big Stealth Rock here, and that's gonna put me in great positioning in this battle, bro. Because true say, anything that comes in, getting that little bit of damage is going to be so crucial with kind of picking up KOs, bro. Like, Stealth Rocks and Hazards in general, bro. Like, just in competitive Pokemon, bro. Like, Hazards is just such an amazing tool, bro. Like, you really can't you really can't mess around when you have hazard control. So that's exactly what my play is. I have really no reason not to do that. He decides to go out here. What is he gonna bring in? I have no idea. He decides to bring in this this fish thing, and I've never really faced much of these mons here, true say, because when I test these teams, I'm testing up against OU, right? Like, I'm building teams of lesser mons to specifically take on and do well against OU teams. So a lot of these mons that my opponents use, if they're using some lower tier stuff, I really don't know too much what they're gonna do unless I use them myself. So honestly, the only thing I really know about this thing is that it can pack the rapid spin. So that's probably what he was gonna do. That's a really good move. Yep, he does. He goes for the rapid spin, and true say, great move on Bert, right? To recognize that I'm probably gonna go for rocks and understand the position that he's in, right? Like, he knows he has to keep that off the field. So I go for a big knockoff here and get that White Herb out of there. Like, that's not gonna help you now. So goodbye, White Herb. And true say, on Tantor, I like to run a little bit more niche movesets. I could easily run the Earthquake for damage, but I kind of like running the Bulldoze because then it allows me to just get some damage off while also lowering the speed, bro. So I can bring in some of my other mons and just make things easy to deal with. So damage is absolutely important, bro. And under normal circumstances, true say, I would absolutely run the Earthquake. But with this team, I kind of want to control kind of speed here. So that's what I do. I went ahead for the Bulldoze. Even if he survived it, if he switched out into something, at least it would get that speed dropped. Out comes the Amoonguss, and this thing is an absolute threat to me, bro. Like, true say, I really don't know how to really deal with this thing. Not with Tantor, at least. And I know these things love to spore. So I really don't want anything else taking the spore. So I'm going to go ahead and just get it Stealth Rocks off. And luckily, some way, somehow, this little elephant is able to run as fast as he can and get these Stealth Rocks up. So I go ahead and outspeed and get the Stealth Rocks up. And of course, he blows some mushroom powder right in my face, puts me right to sleep, knocks me all the hell out, bro. Like, this thing done gave me the This good thing done gave me the Harvey Weinstein treatment and knocked me all the way out. So I go ahead and get knocked out here, and now really there's no reason for me to stay in, right? Like, he can't spore again. I could very easily bring something in to deal with this. He could probably go for a toxic, but really and truly, I'm not too afraid of being toxic, bro. If you want to toxic me, that's fine. I'm gonna go out into Armarouge here. Big Tony Stark about to come out here and show you some shit, bro. Like, you gotta really deal with me 1v1. Honestly, I could very easily target this thing specifically because this thing is so bulky, bro. I could go for a Psyshock, but I know he's packing the Bombardier, the Crocodile, which is a dark type. So I really don't want to do that. So I decide, you know what? Let's go for the armor cannon, bro. That's my strongest move. It's stab, and whatever comes in is going to take a lot of damage and probably doesn't want to deal with this thing 1v1. So he makes a smart play. He decides to save the Amoonguts and goes out into Volcarona, which is great. Because these things, I don't think this thing is very specially defensive, bro, because look at this, bro. I'm gonna go for a big armor cannon on this, and it does probably like 65 to 70% to this thing. So I know I can kill. And the best thing about these things is that they love to run the Quiver Dance, so they don't expect the Choice Scarf. I face so many of these things, and Armarouge is gonna show you some shit. Watch this. Volcarona, you're gonna go down because you're most likely going to Quiver Dance, right? I can't see a situation where this thing doesn't Quiver Dance to try to outspeed. He goes ahead and terrestrialize right in my face. He goes ahead and bedazzles right in front of me. What type are you gonna go out to? I really don't think it matters. He goes out into Earth type. Maybe if it were water, maybe he'd be able to live and get off a Quiver Dance and kill me. But I'm also packing the the priority with Baxcalibur, so I'm really not afraid. I go ahead and get a big armor cannon off, take this amazing threat out of the battle, bro. Volcarona is an absolute beast. I have to use this thing one day. So down goes the Volcarona. Obviously, you love to see it when armor cannon just goes off. When Tony Stark's having himself a good time, there's really not much you can do. So what is he going to go out into? I think the best play for him, true say, is to bring out that Crocodile. If he brings that Crocodile out, that's going to immediately, yep, he brings the Crocodile out. And that's an immediate threat, bro. Like, I really can't stay in on this. These things tend to pack, the Moxie, Choice Scarf combo. Like, that's a deadly combination, especially when you have a ground type with that immunity, dark type with that immunity, bro. Like, this thing is an absolute beast. I love this thing, and I gotta use this thing too, bro. There's a lot of mods I gotta use, and you guys are gonna see. I got some pretty interesting teams coming up for you guys, so definitely stay tuned. I decided to go out here, go back out into Tantor, because even though Tantor is sleeping, bro, I know this thing wants to use like physical moves. So he likely goes contact and goes for a crunch, which is great. Even though it gets the defense drop on Tantor, it's not that big a deal because he's gonna take that Rocky Helmet damage, bro. Like, I'm hoping I can wake up, get up a knockoff, probably go for a Bulldoze, something, you know. But it really doesn't make any difference. He's gonna at least take damage, and as long as he does, I have permafrost, bro, so I'm really not afraid. I have the Baxcalibur in the back, bro. Like, you really can't deal with that 1v1. It is an absolute threat, and it is amazing, bro. I said it in my last video. Baxcalibur is an absolute beast, bro. He goes for another crunch, and obviously with the defense drop, it's gonna do amazing damage, bro. I can't live another hit, and now I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe now is a good time to try to get a Klawf sweep, right? If I could get the anger shell, if I could get that ability to pop off, bro, it's over, bro. Like, this thing would absolutely sweep this thing. I don't think it would be able to outspeed me if I get that boost up. So I decided, let's go out into Obey here. Let's see if we can get some crab cooked up on the fire. But no, he gets the defense drop and it doesn't drop me low enough to get the anger shell. So now I can't survive another crunch, bro. So I decided, you know what, that was a misplay. I should have just let Tantor go down. Obviously, he's sleeping. He's the most, dispensable of us. I should have just let him go down, but I misplay here, go out into Obi and pay for it. So, good play on Bert. Obviously, his play is to 100% just try to get a Moxie boost. Like, he knows he's probably scarfed, probably faster, goes out and get him and kills Tantor here. But good news is that at least he's getting that Rocky Helmet damage. So, I'm really pretty much in a good spot, even with the Moxie boost. Like I said, bro, like, I have so many mons that could just come in here and kill this thing. I know I'll be faster. Even with Choice Scarf, Thunderbird is going to outspeed everything, bro. So I could very easily do that. But I decide, you know what? I'm going to go out into Permafrost here because my thought process is that if I go out into Kilowattrel and do that Tera like into grass, it won't be enough to you know, kill the Amoonguss if he switches. But with Permafrost, I know that I can live a crunch. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get the cheeky play off here, and I'm gonna get a big Dragon Dance off in this guy's face, and now that's gonna put me in position to sweep everything else. Look at how much damage that crunch does, bro. That Moxie Choice Scarf is just insane, and that pretty much confirmed it, right? Because I think, I'm not too sure, I gotta check it out, I gotta look, you know, at some calcs, but I don't think that that Crocodile naturally outspeeds Baxcalibur. So now that I have the the Dragon Dance off, you definitely don't. So I go ahead and get this big Ice Shot off in your face, and there's nothing you could do, bro. It's priority. I'm stab, and I have the Dragon Dance boost. I'm thinking, yo, this thing could probably just Ice Shard the way out, bro. Nothing else wants to deal with this thing. What comes in here? What are you going to do, bro? What is going to deal with this Baxcalibur 1v1? You have to make a decision. You have to make a call, Bert. What are you going to do? I think he ends up, the best play for him, true say, is probably go out into Amoonguss, see if you can live an attack, you know, get a Spore off or something. That would probably be your best play, but he goes out into Haxorus here, and these things definitely love to run the first impression. So now I have to be very careful, because can Baxcalibur live? My play 100%, I have to go for the Glaive Rush. I don't know if Ice Shard would be enough to kill it, so that's why I'm thinking, you know what? He's probably gonna out-prioritize me with the first impression, but I somehow live and go for a huge Glaive Rush and kill this thing. Yo, Baxcalibur is a beast. No disrespect to Haxorus. Haxorus is amazing, bro. Another mod that I absolutely will have to feature on this channel, but damn, Baxcalibur is so good. Oh my god, bro. Like, look at the power, bro. This shit is just amazing, bro. But at this level of health, you know, I really don't know what more he can do. Obviously, I think I outspeed everything else. So my play, I make another misplay. I Ice Shard here. Instead, I should have just went for the Glaive Rush. But I really didn't know, you know, I'm thinking with a super effective Ice Shard, plus the Dragon Dance, plus, you know, Stab, that should kill. But it didn't. He's a bulky mod, and he lives and goes to put a big Sludge Bomb off on me and takes out the Baxcalibur. But no worries, you hate to see Baxcalibur go down, but I have plenty of mods that could pretty much clean up from here. And I decide, you know what? Let's let it be Tony Stark. Let Tony Stark go off here, bro. Like, let's see what you're able to do, bro. What's your play, bro? You only got 2 mods left, so the game is pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and get off this big, clean armor cannon off. What are you going to be able to do, bro? There's nothing you could do. This thing is gonna easily cap you. The Bombardier could come in, but it's gonna die to rock. So guys, enjoy the rest of the battle. Thank you so much, Bert, for the battle. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, the shares, the subscriptions, all that. Definitely appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next battle. Enjoy the rest of it. I'm out. Peace.